Hey there. So I told you I would be back this afternoon to talk to you. I think I told you about pin trading. I hope so, because that's what I'm talking about. I just got out of the pool, so I must really love you guys to come back here when I just got out of the pool. And I think I got in the pool just in time because it's all cloudy now. It was awesome in the pool. I'm very grateful that I had that time. It was fantastic. I think it was the best pool day so far this year, and I got to get in it. So anyway, all right, well, I want to talk to you about pin trading. Do you pin trade? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you not know anything about it? Well, I have been pin trading and collecting since 2007. I don't have a massive amount, but I have a good amount, and I love my pins. And so what I wanted to talk to you about is, like, if you're a beginner, what you may need to know in order to start pin trading. Maybe you've never even heard of it. Well, when I started going to Disney in 2005, I had not heard of it. And I think it took me, I don't know, maybe at least a couple of visits before I started catching on. And like I said, I think I started in 2007 collecting them. And I might have started in 6 because I lived in Florida in 2007. And I worked at Disney. I worked at the Wilderness Lodge while I waited for my position to open up at the Grand Floridian. And really, when I worked at the Wilderness Lodge is when I learned the most about pin trading, but I had already been doing it. So I'm going to say I probably started in 2006. Now, it's been a long time ago that I started trading. I've never gotten really deep into it. I trade a little bit, mostly collect. So I know a few of the rules. I know I can tell you some things to get you started. And then I'll show you a couple of my pins. And that'll be that. So, all right. So if you're a beginner, you have a couple of options. You can go to the parks and pick up a lanyard, that goes around your neck. And it comes with, you can buy them. They're starter kits. It's a lanyard with 5 or 10 pins. And you probably can choose based on the price, which one you want. And those are starter pins, so they're perfect for trading. Then after you get your lanyard, which you can also get those online, and some people will go to eBay. I don't recommend going to eBay. Well, okay, let me preface that. Go to eBay as long as you really check out the seller or you know the seller. If that's the case and they say they are authentic pins, not scrappers, and scrappers would be either fake or just in really poor condition. Mostly they're fake, and there's a lot of fake pins out there. So you want to buy pins from someone who says they have bought them at one of the parks or at a Disney store. Now, mind you, and you know what, now that I think about it, I'm not sure you can buy them at the Disney store, but make sure they're authentic. And mind you that online, people can say they're authentic and it doesn't mean they are. So I really recommend that you buy them yourself when you get to the parks. And let's see, what else? So you have your pins, and now what? Well, right there in the store, when you get your lanyard, you can open it up and you can trade with some of the cast members that are behind the register. Not all cast members have pins, but a lot of them do. And I can't remember the colors, but there are certain colors that if a cast member is wearing a certain colored sash, and it's like off of their belt, then that is for kids only, and I think it's green. But what I would do, because I'm not positive about the color, is when you buy your lanyard, ask the cast member who sells it to you, which ones are specifically for kids. Now, if you're an adult, ask them that question just so you don't try to trade off of the kids only lanyards. Now, it's been a couple of years since I've checked on the rules. That could have changed, but it's good to know and ask. If it's changed, then they'll tell you, and if it hasn't, they'll tell you which colors to look for. And, in general, you can just go up to any cast member who has a lanyard or a sash with pins, and you can ask to trade. You need to be willing to give up one of your pins for one of their pins. So the idea is, maybe you want a certain collection. Maybe you're an Ursula fan, so you want to collect all of those, or you're a Stitch fan. Whatever the case is. Anything that you see that you want, the cast member must give it to you, unless you're trying to trade them a scrapper. I think in that case they can deny you. I don't know that they would. But in general, they have to give you the pin that you want as long as you're willing to trade them a pin. Now, they will tease you sometimes. Sometimes you'll try to get a pin and they'll tell you, no, you can't have that pin. They're just kidding. Don't get scared and run away. Just play back with them. So that's really the gist of it. You can buy pins. You don't have to just trade them. They're all over the place. And there are limited edition pins. And pins can be sold for a profit if you're into that. You look on Facebook and look up pin trading pages and groups, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Some people will collect specific limited edition pins that other people want that's in high demand. And there's websites out there that will tell you how much a pin is worth, trading value, or selling value, excuse me. And so if you're into all that, just do a little research. You can figure it out. Most people, I don't think most people get into pin trading to do that. They get into it because they enjoy trading with other people, and they enjoy, like me, collecting them. So let's see, what else can you do? You can also go to the resorts. I think all of the resorts, if not, most, have a pin trading board, or and some of the not restaurants, some of the stores do also. Some of the restaurants might. I've never seen them, but you never know. Do a little research and you can figure it out. I know that Wilderness Lodge, where I started as a cast member, I used to be assigned some days to their kiosk. They actually have a pin trading kiosk. So, Wilderness Lodge is a pretty awesome resort. So just, take some time and go visit it. I love to resort hop. It's one of our favorite things to do on a day when we're not going to go to a park. We like to go to Disney Springs and to different resorts. And I highly recommend that you go over to Wilderness Lodge and go through the lobby and down the stairs. It's just at the end of Whispering Canyon, the restaurant, right off of their deck area in the back. There is a kiosk just before you go outside. If you were going to the pool or to the boats, there's a kiosk. Now, I have not been there in about a year and a half, maybe even a little bit longer. Last time I was there, the kiosk was there. They sell a lot of accessories. And as a matter of fact, if you're staying at the Wilderness Lodge and you want to get started, I'm sure they have the starter kits there at the kiosk. So you could go right there and get your starter kits, your lanyard, and you can trade because they have the most awesome binders filled with pins. People from all over the world come and they go through those books and they trade. You can just trade right there. The cast member, oversees it. You're allowed to do too. The rules are posted, so you'll know what to do, and you can go through. I'm telling you, there's a lot. So plan a little bit of time and go through those books and find something awesome. Sometimes there's some hidden treasure in those books. So I highly recommend that you go to Wilderness Lodge. And you, like I said, make that your first stop. Make that where you buy your lanyard and you go through the books for your first trades. You can trade at the parks. You can trade at the stores. Just whenever you see a cast member on the boats, on the monorail, anywhere where there's a cast member, they don't all have lanyards or sashes, but a lot of them do. So always be on the lookout. And that's about it. That's all I got. I'll show you a couple of my pins. I would show you my absolute favorites, but they're in my binder, and I'm not going to take that out right now. So I'm just going to show you a couple. Now I do really like this one. We go to the Halloween party, the Christmas party, we go to Food and Wine Festival, and we go to the Flower and Garden Festival. Now we try to go to all of these every year. We don't make it every year to all of them. But you can get limited edition pins at these events. The Christmas party and the Halloween party are hard ticket events, so you have to buy a ticket in addition to your park admission. So, you know, what we normally do when we aren't annual pass holders is the day of the party, we go do something else, maybe resort hop or go to Disney Springs, and the party usually doesn't start until like 7, but they usually start letting you in around 4. So if you go early and you've got your hard ticket with you, they usually let you in a couple of hours early, so you get some park time without having to buy the admission. You just, as I said, buy the hard ticket. So at those events, they sell limited edition pins, and this is one that I got at the Halloween party in 2010, and I like it. These pumpkins, they're raised and soft, and then they've got these little charms hanging off of it. I like that. And each pin is color coded, so that the way that you will know, they don't all say the price, but they have a color coding, and there's signs all over the place where the pins are sold that gives you the color coding that will let you see how much your particular color costs. This is a Club Penguin mystery box. It's not open. I haven't opened it. I've had it for a number of years. There's like all of the pins that you can collect. 2 come in each box, and it's not open. Let's see. This is just one that I got in 2008. Every year I like to get one that's got the, you know, the year on it. This was a Flag Day one with Tinkerbell. Love Tinkerbell. Let's see. This is one that, wait a second. This is one that I got off of the inaugural Dream trip for the Disney Dream in 2011. We went on the Dream. We've been on all of the Disney ships, and a couple of them a couple of times. We love Disney Cruise Line. So I've got several cruise line pictures. I'll show you one more. Oh, this is another one from the inaugural trip of the Dream. So you can collect pins from the cruise lines when you go. You can collect them from all the parks. And as I said, sometimes they have limited editions. It's fun. I love to collect them. I love to look at them. As I said, I don't trade them too much because I love them. So anyway, there you go. That's pin trading. And so, you know, do you like it? Do you want to start doing it? Leave me a comment. Ask me a question. I may have an answer. I may not. Here's the thing. If I don't, I'll probably be able to find it out. And so, you know, either way, whether it's from me or one of my many Disney expert friends, you'll get an answer. That's all I have for you today. And it's Saturday, so that means tomorrow I will not be here, but I will be here Monday. Rain or shine, because I tape inside. Oh, almost always. All right, I know. I'm silly. What can I say? Leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up. Give me some love. Like my video. Subscribe, and you'll be notified when I upload new videos, which is every day except Sunday. And even on Sunday sometimes, especially if I'm on vacation. I mean, I'm going to upload videos. So I would love to hear from you. You can also follow me on Twitter at @agratitude.